Good Morning Washington is going around the world with a spotlight on the Republic of Zambia.
That's right. Angela Chimpinde, the first Secretary of Tourism for the Embassy of the Republic of Zambia here in D.C., joins us. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having us, and thank you for having the Republic of Zambia just right here.
Well,
thank you so much.
We are so happy to be here. Our viewers love learning about all regions of the world. So let's start with exactly where Zambia is in Africa.
Well, Zambia is located in the southern part of Africa. We say it's in the heart of Africa, bordering 8 countries.
So tell us, what makes Zambia's tourism so unique? Why do we have to put it on our list?
I think, first of all, when you look at Zambia, Zambia has a diverse culture. We have 73 languages. Ethnic groups, so we celebrate over 30 traditional ceremonies throughout the year in different parts of the country. When we look at our wildlife, we have 20 national parks, 20 national parks, and one of the biggest in Africa is also in Zambia, which is the Kafue National Park. We also have 36 game management areas in the country. But also when we move on to adventure activities, Zambia is known to have a diverse adventure activities for every traveler. But also Zambia has been known to have an emerging interest in business tourism, what we call MICE, meetings, incentives, conferences, and events. So depending on the type and the size of the conference, Zambia's capital city, which is Lusaka, as well as the tourist capital, Livingstone, is able to hold certain conferences. But also for those travelers or employers looking for employees to incentivize their employees, Zambia is also known to reward travelers and allow their employees to visit Zambia as a destination.
Well, let's talk about visiting Zambia. How do we get there, and what's the best way to travel?
Obviously, you know, America is very far off from where Zambia is. Right now, we have different flights that are connecting Zambia. You can either use Qatar Airways, which will take you through Doha. You can use Turkish, which will take you through Istanbul. You can also use KQ, which is Kenya Airways, which will take you through Nairobi. You can also use Emirates, which will take you through Dubai. You can also use Ethiopian Airlines, which will take you through Addis Ababa.
So plenty of options when it comes to getting there.
Yes, yes.
What advice do you have for someone maybe looking for investment opportunities in Zambia's tourism?
We believe that we have different good incentives for an investor. And of course, if one is interested in investing in the tourism sector, they can always visit the embassy itself, as well as the address, the www.zambiaembassy.org, and then we will facilitate and engage you with the Zambia Development Agency to guide you on how the next steps for a potential investor.
That's incredible. And for viewers that are home right now on their phones, I believe they've already started searching, but how do you start planning that trip to Zambia?
Of course, our Ministry of Tourism website will give you a lot of information, so you can visit Ministry of Tourism Zambia, as well as the embassy itself, because we're representing the government of the Republic of Zambia. You can visit the Republic of Zambia website as well, but you can also visit Zambia Tourism Agency website as well.
What do you hear from travelers that have never been to Zambia, make that trip and go for the first time, and when they return after that trip, what do you hear from them?
You know what? It's a destination that you have to come back more than once. And believe it or not, most travelers get amazed with what Zambia has to offer. When we talk about the walking safari, it started in Zambia, in a national park in the eastern part of Zambia. So you can imagine there's so much that Zambia has to offer. When you talk about the Big Five, Zambia has to offer the Big Five in different parts of the national park. When you talk about the biggest mammal migration in the world happening by the mid of October every year, over 8 to 10 million bats. And then when you talk about what is it that Zambia is known for, of course, it's a mighty Victoria Falls. We share it with Zimbabwe. However, on the Zambian side, it allows you to swim into a natural pool we call the Devil's Pool. That can only be accessed on the Zambian side.
Just looking at the video and the pictures,
sounds breathtaking.
it sounds breathtaking.
Wow.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing this with us.
And thank you for having us. Thank you so much. This has been so great. I'm glad that we are able to showcase what Zambia has to offer to the American world. Thank you.